Hey guys, it's Jarrod from JT Electrical Group. We are starting a retail brand called Element 3 Battery Technology. Now, as you'll hear in the business name, battery technology. The main product of this business is going to be lithium batteries. We've got two models. Standard ABS plastic case model that you'll see now with as a compact footprint as we can possibly make them. We have a second model which is going to be a powder coated steel case, which is straight away out of the box AS3001 compliant to go in the habitable area of your caravan. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. Done all our R&D testing, we have done all our prototyping. Those batteries will be here in October 2025, and when they land we will show you them straight out of the box. We will do our pressure testing with the batteries on our Victron system to my right here, and we will be completely transparent with you guys in what's inside them and what they're capable of and what we've designed them for. I've tried to create this company to fill gaps in the market. I've been in this industry for almost 10 years now, and I don't want to flood the market with what's already there. We're not interested in doing that. We are a fully Australian owned, Australian run, Australian designed company. Me and my partner, we operate this company out of our workshop in Wollongong. What we've got here is our lighting range. What we're going to start with is the downlights that I've designed. Now, 4 models of downlights. We've got 2 75mm downlights and 2 125mm downlights. These ones at the top, these are touch downlights. Now, all of this range that you're looking at here and on the table, a lot of the stuff's going to be tricolor. So amber, cool white, warm white, and dimmable on every setting. The difference with the lights at the top here and the lights at the bottom is these ones are controlled from an external dimmer, which I'll show you in a second. Now, these are absolutely perfect if you have a caravan like the one behind me, because all they need is active and neutral, red and black. That's all that they need to be wired up. I'll show you them with this system in a second, but like I said, amber, warm white, cool white. And then we hold them down and they are fully dimmable. Now, another feature of these is that they're also memory. So if we go back to the cool white that I dimmed, it's gonna come back as in the dim setting that I left it in. Now, we hold it down again and it brings itself back up to the full brightness setting. Same with the smaller downlight, and same again with the memory and the dimming. The touch pad of the smaller downlight is quite a bit smaller than the big one. But again, we've got our memory, so it remembers that we have set it on the dimmed amber. These are a black trim ring downlight. They've got 4 screw holes. They come with the screws for them. The thickness of the downlights is 11.5mm, and as you can see, they're a fully flush mount. So you don't have to drill a massive big 50mm hole in your roof. You can just drill a small 20mm hole, do a solder connection like I've done here, and put them in the roof and away you go. Now, our external dimmer ones, same functions, but all controlled from the one dimmer switch. Now, the dimmer switch looks like this, and it comes with 4 wires. Your ground, your active, and then 2 output grounds. So you've got your warm white and your cool white. All of this range, whether it's the downlights or the LED strips, is 1 active, 2 grounds. The dimmers dim by using the 2 grounds, and that's how they mix the colors. So here, we can get a full range from cool white, get your warm white in the middle, and then get the amber. And that's not it. We double click the dimmer, and now we can dim those lights to a full low dim setting. What I'm going to show you now is another feature of the touch downlight. So I've got one of the touch downlights wired up to just a standard light switch. So this you might have in your caravan, and let's say you do have a caravan and you install 6 of these touch lights. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dim it on the amber setting, and then I'm going to turn my caravan off, and I'm going to turn the switch off, come back into the caravan a week later, turn it on. The lights are going to come back on at the last setting that they were at before you turn them off. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the memory function of them. All you got to do is then bring that back up to full brightness, and they'll function exactly like they did before you turn them off. Another way that we can do the dual coloring, I'll turn these 2 lights over. Now, these are controlled off the same switch, and you can also do this with the LED strip, which I'll talk about in a sec. We can have them turn on and off from one switch, and then another switch can be their color selector. You won't get the warm white unless you join both the grounds together, but you can select between the 2 light colors, and then if you get, say, a single color dimmer, you can be able to enact their dimming function. So whether you want to put LED strip in the roof and be able to dim it, and you don't need to worry about having a fancy dimmer to do all your color control like we saw on the board. You can just have them done through the switch if you want full brightness, or if you do want to dim them, you can add just a single dimmer. That's the Downlights range. They come standard in black. You can do special order for white as well, but you will have to wait a certain amount of time for the white ones. We've got 3 types of LED strip. The first one is this one here, which is the same as the Downlights. It's just in an LED strip form. So it is 5 meter long reel with cables at either end. So you can cut it at 20 mil increments, and you can use 2 lengths of it out of the 5 meters. What I've got here is the dimmer. Now this dimmer is only good for 3 amps per channel, but when we pair the dimmer up with this amplifier that we also sell, you can get up to 2 5-meter rolls of this off the one amplifier. This is a 15 amp output amplifier. So again, we can get full color control from that LED strip. I'm going to double tap this controller, and there's your dimming function. So full amber, warm white, cool white, and full dimming across the whole LED strip. Now, like I said, 15 amp controller, you can have up to 2 10-meter rolls of this, and then if you need more than that, you can also piggyback another amplifier, another repeater, to then do more LED strip. We've got a 2700K warm white LED strip, and then we've also got a 6K cool white. Now, this is your warm white, this is your cool white. They are single color, and when we do the installs, we'll usually pair them up with switches like so. Now, these are a touch switch. They come in black or white. Very simple to wire up. They're labeled. That says 2 lights. So 2 your LED strip, and then 2 power supplies. So input, output. They're an 18 mil hole for mounting, and they are a 22 mil diameter. So touch on and off, and then touch dimmable. Now, what did I say about the Downlights? They were memory. Guess what? These switches are also memory. So you turn them off, you turn them back on, they'll come back on their dim setting. Hold the touch switch down, you've got your full brightness. One piece of the puzzle that isn't really exactly paired up with anything, single color dimmer. So we use these for our kickboard lighting, which will run in a warm white LED strip. This dimmer will single click for on off, and then you've just got the rotary for dimming. This is not a dual color, it's just single color, single click on off, double click does nothing. Another product that is one of the only ones of its kind on the market, flexible stalk reading lamp. You got a touch for your blue light, you've got a touch for warm white, and then you've got touch to be able to dim the warm white. Now, it's not just a light. You've got USB-C, 5 volt, 2.1 amp output, USB-A on the other side. So you've got a USB-A, USB-C, a night light, and a dimmable warm white reading lamp all in one thing. And you can point it in any which way you need to. It comes with the screws. We have been installing heaps of these so far, and everyone's been quite happy with them. Again, memory. So if you turn it back onto the warm white setting that you dimmed it on, it's going to come back on as that dim setting. If you've had enough of like the amber, warm white, cool white, look away now, because we've got another product that does the same thing. Now, it's a 26 centimeter bar light that is touch on and off. Again, it is dimmable. Again, it is memory. Now, the bar light here is a 3 watt, and then this other bar light, this is just a single color one, but this one's 8 watt. And this has got a COB LED in there. It is super bright. It will light up anything you need to. If you just need something that's light, you don't need to worry about it. If you've got amber setting and keep bugs away, this is the light for you. It is also dimmable if it gets too bright, which I have to do a lot of the time. So you can dim it, and it's not touch, it's actually a click button, this one. All the lights come in their box. They come with the end pieces to click into the end of the lights. They come with the screws, again with the plugs to put into the lights. The Downlights come with the screws. The LED strip has an adhesive backing, so you can just peel it off and stick it on. It's a 3M adhesive backing. If you want to know about wattage, power consumption, we're going to go through that now. So I'll start from the most powerful, which is the single color 3000K bar light on the end. It is an 8 watt light, so it puts out heaps of light, but it actually doesn't use that much power. The tricolor bar light next to it that is a 3-watt unit. That is the same amount of light output as our small downlights. These are also a 3-watt. The bigger downlights are a 5-watt unit. The LED strips that are single color, these two here, these are 14.4 watts per meter. Now that equates to roughly 1.2 amps per meter. The dual color LED strip, so the amber and cool white one, the one down the bottom here, it is 1.6 amps per meter and it is 19.2 watts per meter. So that's what I'm saying. These dual color dimmer is 3 amps per channel. So you can realistically only run 2.5 meters of the LED strip off the dimmer. That's why we have the amplifier, so you can extend that out and have all your LED strip controlled off one dimmer. Very handy. In regards to buying the products, everything is available as a single buy or multiple buy. We are doing kits, whether that's an external dimmer with the external dimmer controlled downlights, whether they're the bigs or the smalls. Our most exquisite kit, I guess you could call it, will be our dual color LED strip with the dual color dimmer with the amplifier, so you can run plenty of LED strip off the one dimmer. Full wiring diagram of exactly how this needs to be wired, cable size recommendations as well, and then how to work out how much amperage you're going to be pulling and how much you can run off one amplifier. Thanks for watching. As I said, we are a new brand. We're going to try and push this stuff as much as we can because I believe that there's a massive gap in the market, especially for something like these. These are going to be so handy for people in caravans that are sick of having a light that doesn't dim or a light that doesn't change color and they get bugs in at night. No more of that. Swap them out with these. Happy days. Sales at element3batterytechnology.com.au is the email, and the website is just element3batterytechnology.com.au. You will be able to see everything online there. Keep an eye out for our future videos and all of our stuff on social media, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.